How y'all doing? You got StudStyle Tarot back up in the building. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? So I said, let me try this one more time. Wow. They not allowing me to see the chat. Now that's not cool. This is how I've been able to keep up with y'all. But they're not allowing me they're not allowing me to do it. I guess now with the update, you cannot view the chat. Now that really sucks right there. Bust Your Windows is on Spirit Radio right now. Man, this energy that I'm picking up on right now is not cool. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I went through a lot of work to get Spirit Radio to work. I finally got it to work. Now I'm trying to log in to the live here, and YouTube done did some things to where I cannot log in from another phone. So I physically got to be standing right over here watching y'all. Oh, there we go. Man. Woo. Okay, Spirit. I don't know what that is, but it just seems like somebody gonna be putting in a lot of work. And I mean a lot. Let me see how I come through on the camera now, because I was trying to see if I could let y'all see. You know, the camera angle look like it's a little off, y'all. Hang on here. Uh-huh. Yeah, that camera angle was a lot off. But we ready, y'all. We ready. I said I'd give y'all enough time to come in the building. Yes, happy Friday. Welcome in, welcome in. Now, as I've been sitting here at the table, I was listening to Spirit Radio play that Erykah Badu Danger. And I mean, this whole little energy of me trying to get everything working. I've been putting in a lot of work, y'all. We finally got Spirit Radio up, and we finally got the other device up. But see, it makes me feel like this is the same kind of energy, like someone not giving up, someone not stopping no matter what until they get what they want. Even if it took them forever. Because this Knight of Pentacles, what? First of all, you don't even need to be in my room. That's the whole point right there. My room isn't made for everybody. I'm having a live conversation with you. I'm really talking to you in the audience. I'm watching and interacting. Okay? in real time. I'm letting you guys know what's going on and how I channel from what's happening in real time. Welcome in Ned Nub Twister. That's quite a name. Welcome in. I'm trying to do a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. Y'all know the drill. If you need a personal reading, hit my description box down below. So, the energy as I cleared the table, we had the Knight of Pentacles. And I normally don't read the card in this deck for the Knight of Pentacles. This card says solid offer, stagnant energy, patience, hardworking, responsible, slow moving, persistent. I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with how these tarot readings go, but if you need me to read you, you're going to have to set up a personal reading. You just can't jump in the audience and be like, me, it's all about me. We got to be professional here. Reserve some time. Not while I'm live. We can go offline, off the live. Unless you want to just shoot me something to the Cash App right now. I've been waiting for YouTube to actually allow me to connect my Cash App. That way, I can do those kinds of readings. But I'm new to the platform. I'm just getting started. And at some point, I will be able to do live questions, live reads, etc., etc. Hey, Gravity, welcome in. I see you. But here we go. I got to get real in the Ville for some of y'all that be acting like y'all don't know how to act in the chat. I mean, I know it's late night. It's Friday. The freaks do come out at night, right? But I'm trying to give y'all this collective reading, okay? It's story time. You got to come in, sit down, and listen. And I know it's a whole lot of y'all out there that got that ADHD. It's hard for y'all to do it. You know, I'm laid back over here, okay? It's a vibe. You know, a lot of these tarot readers, they be racing through the message, right? Y'all ready? Okay, here we go. We have an Emperor energy that's coming in this Knight of Pentacles energy, trying to test your limits. I actually see that was what was just happening for me. This whole time of trying to give y'all this message. Someone trying to test your limits. Let me give you that card one more time because it looked like you couldn't really see the bottom of the card. Let's do it one more time. There we go. Someone that's going to be pushing your boundaries, checking your tolerance. Somebody doing emotional experiments. Care wrapped in pressure. What's up, Coco? Welcome in. I see you. It took me a minute to figure it out. I see you, friend. Thank you for tapping the screen. Appreciate you being in the building. Yes. We're talking about somebody who's in this emperor energy coming in towards you in a Knight of Pentacles energy. Now, I don't know if y'all know some of these cards. I mean, you start getting familiar with, the characteristics. The Knight of Pentacles is someone who is very slow moving. Like, it took them a long time to come in towards you. But like I said, with this particular deck, the key words we see is that this is somebody who wants to come in with a solid offer. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm watching from another screen. It's a delayed reaction. There we go. This is somebody who's slow moving, but they're going to be persistent. They're going to be hard working. They're going to do everything they can to push those limits so they can get back into your energy. But the question is it really a solid offer? It says stagnant energy on the card. This is somebody who ain't really trying to make no real moves. Y'all know what stagnant energy is? But they gonna be coming in talking like they bringing you in a solid offer. I don't think you can believe it, collective, because this has been the energy. Somebody coming in that's gonna put in that work. They said they not gonna give up trying. They not gonna stop till they get what they want. And just like I said before coming live, I was going through all these things to get the setup set up so we can be live. I literally had to log off and come back on for y'all. And then came on and it was still some issues, but I kept going. I kept, pushing the limit. And we finally got everything working. So this is this person's energy. You're welcome, Coco. This is this person's energy. They said they gonna be persistent now. They're not gonna give up. Because the reality of their situation is their abundance lies with you. When you have a divine contract with somebody, there's a divine inheritance that the Most High wants for this divine couple to experience, to enjoy. But you gotta run into that divine counterpart. Right now on Spirit Radio, we have knocks me off my feet. The person that is a divine counterpart is gonna knock you off your feet, collective. That might be a sign for how you know who this person is coming into your life. But this person's energy that I'm picking up on the table after I've cleared the table is not feeling like your person, collective. Even though they still may feel this way. Like you knocked them off their feet. And that's why they're going to come putting in the work, y'all. Let me say my prayer. Holy angels of the white light, my ancestors, my guides, Thank you so much for your covering and your protection as I channel these messages for the collective. Anybody known or unknown spirit sending any negative energy my way, return it back to the sender spirit and bind it to him 1,000-fold. So mote it be. In the Most High God's name, we pray. Ashe, Ashe. Collective, I want to get to this deck right here and talk about this energy. Spirit said this emperor just may be your divine partner. Is this someone that is already in your life? That feels like you knocked them off their feet, collective? Because they know they're your divine partner? We gonna see. But we talking about counterparts here. We talking about the one. Ooh. Now this Two of Pentacles energy has so many meanings. In the context of this story, this is somebody who looks like they just might still be trying to balance their security and their stability right now in their life. Because they do have a lot of responsibilities. They do have a lot of burdens on their back. With this Ten of Wands, somebody coming in with a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibilities. Hey, it's hard being an emperor. When you're running an empire, you do have a lot of responsibilities. You are juggling. You are juggling your time. Right. You are trying to manage everything that's going on in your life because you are the boss. In that emperor energy. Ooh. And this emperor possibly feels like you're their divine partner. Okay, there it is, collective. It flipped over. I seen it. There it is. Wow. Page of Pentacles. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed. I wasn't even trying to do it. But my cards knocked off a card. Did y'all see that? To reveal this Five of Cups energy. Now, this Five of Cups represents sorrow, betrayal, loss, depression, sadness, separation, loneliness, breakup, regret. Now, we were just talking about an emperor energy, right? Who's coming in this Knight of Pentacles energy, trying to bring in a solid offer, in their opinion, right? But you see the card that came out of the deck that I was shuffling is this Page of Pentacles. I'm telling you, whoever this divine partner is, they show coming in childish energy right now in this Page of Pentacles energy. Being childish, thinking they gonna push your limits. Look at this, collective. Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And I think it's because this person knows they did a whole lot being in stagnant energy, not making any moves towards you, not really going all the way at the time. Maybe because they had, again, all those burdens, all those responsibilities, all these things that they might have money going out, which is why they're in this poverty energy. Welcome in, Michelle, welcome in. But now we have this same Emperor energy who was supposed to be a divine partner coming in like this. What are you supposed to do with Page energy, collective? And they supposed to be a whole emperor. Right? They coming in flirting in this Page of Wands energy. You know, always using that sacral chakra energy to come in, right? Trying to flirt, seduce, lure you with flirting. We just got the 8 of Swords. You know what? I picked up that page and threw it back in the deck. I didn't plan on doing it. But now Spirit gave us this 8 of Swords. Someone who's trapped in their head. A mental prison, right? Because they need your energy, collective. With that 6 of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who's realizing they need your energy exchange. They need that sexual energy in order for them to feel alive, is what I just heard. I actually heard the word thrive, but it was to feel alive. You know when you make people feel alive? That means they need your energy. Energy vampire. Your energy is their gasoline. And this is somebody, wow, who could be a hidden enemy, collective. Or they're around a hidden enemy. Oh, false person. Now see. We're talking about an emperor coming in Page energy. After being this Knight of Pentacles energy. Slow to move, slow to give you the Pentacle. Right. Slow to give you the Pentacle. Coming in now as a false person, collective. So in their mind, they're thinking you're their divine partner. But truth be told, Spirit is saying they could be a false person. A hidden enemy. One more, Spirit. There it is. We got 2, 3 more. Wow. Okay. Gotta make sure I'm not knocking over no more cards, y'all. We have King of Cups covered by Hierophant, covered by Five of Wands energy. This is giving me the energy of, ooh, so you could have a new love coming in. This King of Cups. And it's because you may have learned your lesson about this other energy, which is this past energy now, right? If you have a new person in your life, a King of Cups energy, because you've learned your lesson. But this Five of Wands is showing me the reason why this person is a hidden enemy. Because they want to come in and create chaos. They want to come in and create conflict for you and this new energy that's in your life. And that's why they're the hidden enemy. They're stuck in their head, possibly about how to approach you, because this is your divine partner, this King of Cups, that Emperor energy that's coming in as a Page of Pentacles, remember? And then we saw the Page of Wands. That Emperor energy is a hidden enemy. They're not your divine partner. Here's your divine partner right here. This King of Cups. Someone who is coming in with love. Coming in with that emotional support. That caring, loving, nurturing energy that you may even have a higher level of commitment with. Because this Hierophant could also represent a higher level commitment. I did say that it meant you learned your lesson. And you did. When it came to that past energy, you know that that person is this hidden enemy, still being childish, still trying to create chaos and confusion with a divine connection that the Most High is bringing in for you. Your real love, your true love. And look what's at the bottom of the deck, collective. We got the Four of Cups. This is you rejecting somebody's cup. Could it be this Knight of Pentacles right here? That person who took forever to bring you their pentacle? Yes, it is. Because that person is that Emperor. That person who, remember I showed y'all, had all those burdens on their back, all these responsibilities. I mean, I get it. You know, they juggling a lot. We seen the Two of Pentacles. You know, they trying to juggle their stability and their security. And remember we saw that Six of Pentacles. They need your energy. They need you in order to maybe feel like they can make their money, right? Like that Six of Pentacles. I need your energy so I can go get some energy. So I can go get some money. Because you, collective, you made this person feel alive. You made them feel like they could thrive. But they messed this up. They were a hidden enemy to you. They didn't have good intentions. As we saw earlier on the table, the energy is still here. They think they're going to come in pushing your limits. That emperor energy. Remember we seen this? Checking your tolerance, emotional experiment, pushing boundaries. I think you're going to reject their cup, collective, with this 4 cups energy coming up at the bottom of the deck, because you know, hey, when you see a good thing, you better lock it down instead of playing around. This is somebody who was playing around with you, or not taking you seriously, I should say. They were not taking you seriously. Collective, I'm trying to think of another deck to clarify these cards, because we done already got a whole lot of the story already, right? Yeah. Hey, it's gonna be a long night, y'all. Are you ready? All right, let's see what comes out with this deck right here. I don't know why Spirit told me to grab it. Now we seeing it at the first time together, y'all. Healthy choices, energy. Do y'all see that? Wellness. It's all about you being happy, you know, you taking care of your body, your livelihood right now. And I think you know that this person is not good for you, which could be the reason why the Most High is sending in a new energy. You know what? I got to do it just because. Just because, you know, sometimes we can't help everybody, right, collective? Okay, it's all about healthy choices in your life and family. Having a healthy family, a happy family. And if you have somebody that's always pushing your limits, testing you, creating emotional experiments, that sounds kind of toxic. And we trying to get away from toxic relationships these days. We need relationships that are healthy for our nervous system, right? We have a runner, somebody who can't see, y'all, that's calling themselves your twin flame. Oh my God. That emperor energy that ran from you the first time, that's the person who's trapped in their head. That's the person that's in this mental prison. Because I think they know Spirit got someone else coming in for you. But they don't want you with anyone else. They're very possessive of you, collective. And as you can see, they just found out some bad news. That bad news could be that you don't want them anymore. You're going to reject their offer. Wow. Now this card looks like It wanted to be in the reverse. This is my left you hanging card. This hidden enemy now doesn't want to be left hanging. I told you, they don't want you to be with anyone else. But look at what's at the bottom of the deck, collective. This is somebody that you will be repeating cycles with. This was a lesson for you with this hidden enemy. But this hidden enemy is not trying to accept that you don't want to keep going round and round with them anymore. You want new love. Someone that's going to actually give you equal reciprocity emotionally. Because that Six of Pentacles could also represent equal reciprocity. Someone that is going to love you the way you love them. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me one card. You seen someone's true colors. Maybe this King of Cups is going to show you who they really are, as opposed to this hidden enemy that you had to leave hanging, because that person is two-faced. It's coming out, y'all. They're fake. They're a hater. They could be very jealous of a new energy coming in for you. Ooh. Turning your back came out. And that could be you turning your back to a past person. Right? That's when we said you learned your lesson right here in that Hierophant energy, and you're turning your back on somebody. Ooh. We got shocking news in the reverse. I gotta see what's behind that, y'all. Yeah. Massive regrets. Somebody is not surprised that you could be turning your back on them because they know they wasn't right by you. This twin flame that ran from this divine connection, turned into a karmic. And you're having to leave this person hanging this lifetime. They cannot go where you're going, collective. And we see the energy came out, 4 cups. You're going to be rejecting this cup that they're trying to give you. This could also be them bored and discontent right now, which is probably the reason why they trying to come in bringing chaos and conflict. All right, Spirit, I'll take it. 1 card. Wow. Depressed. Somebody is depressed over a divine feminine energy. Come through, Holy Spirit. Come through with the divine feminine energy or divine masculine. Take it how it resonates. For my men in the audience, you know, you can embody the divine feminine energy and be a real live man. You know, it's possible. Or I could be talking to my real women that are divine feminines. Y'all gotta switch the roles, take it how it applies. But we have somebody who is depressed because they can't go and wanting to come fight for this. See, this is somebody who cannot accept no for an answer. The answer is no, you cannot go because you were a hidden enemy when you had your chance to be with this divine feminine. And now, y'all see the energy that's still on the table. They want to come test your limit. They want to come press the issue. Man, collective. Okay, let me, I want to get another oracle. I don't want to use that one. I want to use one more oracle. Then we're going to go back to the tarot, okay? And close it out. Okay. I could do that one. Ooh, yeah. I see what Spirit told me to get. Hold on, y'all. I'm hearing the deck, but I gotta find it. Here we go. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, y'all. Oh my goodness. Wait, is there a card trapped in the box? No. We have future. Somebody may see you in their future, collective. I'm waiting for it to come on the screen. There we go. Our paths are destined to align, though the purpose may still be unclear. This is somebody who still feels like you guys are supposed to come together, even though it's still, the purpose may be unclear. Well, the purpose, we've already come to that realization, and the purpose is this twin has to go within and heal this dark energy that's on them. If they're coming in depressed, even that's a dark energy. But this is somebody, your purpose was to teach this person how to love themselves, because that's what this person taught you, how to love yourself when you chose to leave this person behind. You knew that you deserved better than how this person was treating you. And let's take it back to that Emperor card. Sometimes emperors can be tyrants. You know, maybe this person was, you know, a little too bossy. They may have been a little too my way or the highway. You know, maybe this person, you know, I'm picking up a new definition for the Emperor energy, where, you know, sometimes they operate in like a hierarchy, you know, type of a mentality where, you know, they may have thought they were better than or higher, you know, on a higher level than you. So they may have treated you a certain, you know, type of way because they didn't see you on the level. But now that you done became this divine feminine, you see what I'm saying? Now you on the level, and now they depressed, wanting to fight to get you back now, seeing you in their future. Still wanting to date you. You see this? I had to whip out the true intentions. This past energy still wants to date you. I like you and would love to get together to learn more about you. Like now they want to learn more about you. Now they want to do the things they didn't do. But they still need to fix that testing your limits energy. You know, they still need to fix that. That's still on the table. I think this person, see, we got reconnection, y'all, at the bottom of the deck. Somebody that wants to reconcile. I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. I bet they do. Especially when you were speaking life into them. Remember we heard Spirit say, you make them feel alive. This card look like it's kind of touching the poverty, y'all. Honesty. Status. Wow. Social standing is very important to me. I'm only interested when you're re-elevating my... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let's do this again. I'm only interested when you're elevating my image. Oh, my goodness. All this person cares about is status, y'all. Social standing. This past energy. The honesty card says, I will be truthful and transparent in all interactions, even when it may be difficult. Y'all, I couldn't read it from the screen. I just went on ahead and read it to you guys. This is somebody who it landed on the Five of Wands and it was touching that poverty. This is somebody who just may be trying to come in to tell you a truth. But look what's at the bottom of the deck, collective. They're an imposter. I'm not who you think I am. We know it. You are not the real twin. We know this. There's someone else coming in for this divine feminine. But I'm telling you, this past energy that you're turning your back on, who's depressed, is just coming in to be a distraction in your life, collective. Because this card said distraction, and it's in the upright and crossing. This person is only coming in to be a distraction. I will interfere with your goals and waste your time and energy. That part. That part. Spirit has already showed you. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure I say your name right. Gwendolyn. Spirit has already showed us that this new energy is coming in for you because you've learned your lesson with this past energy. But this past energy, their energy is so strong in the reading because this is the person who's the main one thinking about you. They're the strong, you know, their energy is the strongest. And we see if they over here depressed, this is somebody who's constantly thinking about you in this depression that was supposed to maybe mirror you, because that's what a real twin does. They mirror your energy. I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. So, see, that was supposed to be the energy, that they are a reflection of you, that what you project to them is parts of them that they're seeing in you. And vice versa, right? But they didn't do that. They were a hidden enemy. They did not mirror your energy. Here we go. Landed on the hidden enemy and the King of Cups. Wow, look at this. It's the sabotage energy. And collective spirit is telling me to take it in the upright and crossing. This person wants to come in, and we seen it. Testing your limits. They trying to sabotage what spirit has coming in for you. I'm deliberately working to undermine your efforts and place obstacles in your path. Y'all see that? This person is coming in to sabotage what spirit is bringing in for you. Because didn't I tell y'all they didn't want nobody else to have you? This is somebody who feels like they have leverage. Which is crazy, right? How do you have leverage? Oh, they were here first. I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you. Oh my God. Wait a minute. So the enemy wanted to come in and get all your secrets and then use them against you so that they can have some leverage. Because remember, all they care about is status. Wow. That's a hell of a sabotage. To come in and use your secrets against you. Wow. That sure does sound like a hidden enemy, doesn't it? I think something just flipped, y'all. It was quick. Yup. False promises. Wow. This is somebody exactly giving false promises. And we already know that's the reason why this person is trapped in their head. First card out, right? It's the mental prison. Because they know that's all they do is give false promises. But even lying through spirit here, talking about they gonna come in being honest. You see when that card came out, they still lying in the spirit world. Hold on, y'all. I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. That's the whole reason why you had to turn your back on this person, right? We see it here, and you learned your lesson. But this is someone who cannot accept no for an answer. They said they still need closure. It's time to resolve unfinished business and move forward in our lives. The business is finished. You gone. You're gone, right, collective? You're out of here. But they still want to check your temperature and play games. Because, see, I don't know if y'all remember in the very beginning, we got that Page of Pentacles that came out, and we had got that Page of Wands. This is somebody who is childish AF, thinking that they gonna come in trying to flirt with you. They gonna try to come back in flirting again. Collective, did y'all see that card laying on top of the hidden enemy and the Eight of Swords over here? It's the welcome card, but the welcome card is in the reverse and crossing. This person is no longer welcome in your life, is what that's telling me. With it coming out in the reverse and crossing, this card says, I offer an open door, a warm invitation to step into a space where you are embraced and valued. I don't think so. This person is no longer being embraced. They are no longer being valued. Welcome in, Nelson. All is well. Thanks for asking. We trying to get through this tarot read here, and we're just about there. We're just about there. Spirit is showing us that this person is no longer welcome in your life. But because the card came out crossing, it's also showing me this person still trying to make an attempt to come back in. Because remember, they don't want to be left hanging. They don't want to be left behind. This person said, wait a minute, no, I need closure. But you gave your own self closure. They need to give their own selves closure as well. Bottom of the deck, friendly. See, this is somebody who is hoping y'all could be friends. It says, I come with warmth and good intentions, bringing joy and light to your life. They're hoping that you will still be friendly so that you guys could still be friends. I don't think so. We got the Four of Cups that already came out right here. These are my bottom of the deck energies for the oracles that I've used on the table here. And these two energies are the remaining energies from the previous read. That's still showing me this person is not really doing too good financially, which could be the reason why they want to come in towards you. I mean, in spite of all this other stuff that has come out, they don't want to be left hanging. You know, they depressed. You know, all they care about is status anyway. You know, they still have the hidden intentions. You know, they trying to figure out how they can get some leverage. Like, this person also needs money. This is another reason why they're going to test your limits. Because they need some help. All right, collective. I'm going to try to really get to the creme de la creme here with this person who is a stagnant energy. But look how we have the Knight of Wands coming through with this Knight of Pentacles. Now, I feel like this could be your energy pursuing your passions. This person took too long, right? You could be in this Knight of Wands energy right now. I mean, even though that Knight of Wands for me is player. Hey, I mean, you could be in your player energy right now. But a polite way of saying that is you're just pursuing your passions. The things that you want in your life right now. That's what you're going after. And that person is going to be left stagnant. Because look at Spirit. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This was fated. This is destiny with this Wheel of Fortune. This card says luck, expansion, change, karma, destiny, opportunity, winning, turn of events. Can I make it up? There has been a turn of events. The wheel is turning, and it's turning in your favor, collective. This person is experiencing karma for mistreating you. You know what? It's been a minute since I checked on Spirit Radio. What's on Spirit Radio? Wow. We have the song Find Your Way by Kim. How did you find your way back in my life? We cannot make it up. This is somebody who's trying to find their way back in your life, collective, but it's not going to happen. There's been a turning point. You're going in a different direction, and you're expanding. You're growing. You're pursuing your passions in life now and leaving this person behind. And that was fated to happen. Spirit said, and that's the truth with this Ace of Swords coming out. Sometimes the Ace of Swords represents truth and clarity, but that card also represents Spirit coming through and confirming, saying the words, and that's the truth. Whatever it was I just said before that card came out. So I was just saying that the wheel is turning, and you're about to have good luck, expansion, growth, fortune in your life. Yes, Heidi, a new person is coming in. Here they go. Someone who is a loving and emotional person in this King of Cups energy. Someone who's going to love you the right way and show you their true colors. They're going to show you who they really are. But this past energy, they showed you who they really were too. And they were really an enemy to you. And you have truth and clarity about this. In this Ace of Swords energy, bottom of the deck, we still got that Wheel of Fortune. You about to experience good luck in your life now, because this is what was fated. This was divinely orchestrated. This is destiny at play. You get dharma and someone else is getting karma. That's what's happening here. You get a replacement. We got the Four of Cups coming out again, y'all. Now, you see how the Four of Cups is right here? In this deck, this is the Four of Cups in this deck, which is somebody, as you can see on the card, who's still dark. Y'all see them? They got a little light in them. There's a little color, you know, the little tattoo or whatever, the henna tattoo. This card is coming out to clarify this hidden enemy. And then watch this. Y'all see the Cancer energy on the card and the Moon energy as well? That's also giving me Chariot energy. You're on your chariot, moving away from this person. This is what is being hidden from them. They don't know or realize that you're really leaving for real. You're leaving them behind, but they don't want to be left hanging. There's that Page of Pentacles coming back. Remember, we started this with the Page of Pentacles being at the bottom of the other deck. Here they go again. This page on this card, don't they look like they kind of cloaked? Like they're wearing some type of hoodie, little cloaking. This person is wanting a new opportunity. They want a new start. They want a new beginning, but coming in a page level, a page energy. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. That's just coming in. We're just about at the end of the reading. Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords for me is access denied. Someone being blocked. Someone being at a crossroads. Somebody who could be indecisive right now, strategizing, trying to figure out what they should do. This is somebody who could be avoiding the truth. Somebody who is confused. Because we also have confusion energy as well on the card. Or that's what it says at the bottom. It says confusion, avoidance, options, indecision, strategizing, choice, yes or no. Now, y'all see the Libra energy on the top of the card? And then there's the moon energy again as well. This could be your justice. That this person still be confused. That this person still be feeling like they want to come in and come back to you. But you have another choice. You have another lover that's coming in. This person is getting no access to you. They will not get this new opportunity with you. With that Two of Swords coming out, they want it, but they're not going to get it. Wow, even the Knight of Pentacles came back out. It's in the reverse and crossing. So for me, this is giving too late energy. This person is coming back in and it's too late. The offer is no longer on the table. We just got the confirmation with this Knight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. They want to bring their pentacle. Now you're not taking the pentacle. The pentacle is no longer wanted. But we already just seen that explained by that Two of Swords energy to that Page of Pentacles. And now look how Spirit is showing us that this is breaking somebody's heart in this Three of Swords energy. Y'all see that Saturn energy on the right? This is their karma. You see that Libra energy on the left? This is justice. Justice for the hidden enemy is that they're heartbroken and depressed, that they're being left behind. But what did they expect giving you false promises, right? What did they expect? Thinking that they was going to come in using your secrets against you for leverage. I mean, this sounds like somebody who was in competition with you. And wait a minute, didn't we see the card come out earlier that this person was fake, that they were two-faced? Do y'all remember that card? I know y'all gotta remember that card when it came out, that this person is two-faced and they're jealous. Remember that? Jealous that you having good luck and good fortune, because the wheel is turning in your favor. And look at this, collective. Last card out, the strength card. See that part? Doing all kind of crazy stuff, Gwendolyn. You know, and even talking shit is black magic. Speaking foul and ill words is black magic. So we might as well go on and throw the death magic in there, which is them not wanting things to happen in your life for you. You know, wishing that things aren't successful for you can be death magic. Things not coming into fruition for you could be death magic. Collective, we just got the strength card that came out, and we have the death energy at the bottom of the deck. This connection with a past person is over. It has ended, and you are standing in your strength and power. Big Leo energy coming through. Sun energy coming through. Because you are enlightened. You have awakened. And from the looks of things on that card, it looks like you about to come in a connection with somebody that's going to match your energy. Y'all see that? The female lion to the male lion. Because you're standing in your strength, I think you're going to get that real love, that match coming through for you, because you have been awakened. This card says brave heart, regal, strong-willed, independent, end game, confidence, power. Yeah, collective, I think the end game is you coming into a real love, a real loving connection with somebody, because you stood in your power and knew your worth when it came to a past energy that was a hidden enemy in your life. Spirit said, I had to end that. I had to come in with the divine intervention here. Hierophant energy. Because you are an empress. Hello? Y'all see it. We cannot make this up. Because you are an empress energy. And that's the reason why this person is in this Five of Cups. The collective's partner, I'm going to need you to keep up with the story, is this King of Cups that's coming in for you. That's why this past energy is depressed. That you're turning your back on them. Spirit said it's too late. With this Knight of Pentacles coming out in the reverse and crossing. But it's because this past energy wants to come in pushing your limits. They can't accept no for an answer. They're like, no, This can't be over. You were supposed to be my divine partner. No. Collective, we got cruising. Baby, let's cruise away from here. Because if you want it, you got it forever. I mean, I'm coming up with some of the words, Spirit is telling me to say for the song, some of the lyrics. If you want it, you got it forever. This is not a one-night stand. Hey, that's your new energy coming through. Right now on Spirit Radio. You gonna be cruising together with that King of Cups. Oh man, right when I brought it up to the screen, my bad, y'all. Here we go. I'm just now seeing it. Delayed effect. Cruising is the song. Here we go, y'all. Y'all see it. Cruising together. Music was made for love. Cruising was made for love. I love it when we're cruising together. Hey, that's going to be you and this new love. Let me go ahead and read the dice, y'all, and get up out of here, because I know I've kept you way longer than I expected. If y'all still here and you haven't subscribed to the channel, can y'all please subscribe and like the video? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We have Venus energy coming through, and it landed on top of the turning your back. You are an Empress energy, and it's coming back out. You know your worth. Venus energy. And we have Pisces energy coming out, landing on top of the Knight of Pentacles. Pisces energy is High Priestess energy. So not only are you an Empress, you're a High Priestess. So your intuition is telling you that this person is not your person. It's too late. They took too long to want to come back and try to give you a solid offer. The offer is not solid. It's in reverse. And we also have the number 8 in the reverse. And what's really interesting is that the 8 in reverse landed right here, touching both the hidden enemy and the King of Cups energy. So what that's telling me is that this hidden enemy is weak. They're losing their strength to even be able to come back in, because maybe you already know the truth about them, right? So now this person's tactics are weak. They're not going to work on you. This is somebody that doesn't have strength, that doesn't have courage. Maybe it's because you're standing in your power. We've seen it right here with the strength card in the upright coming out for you. You're strong, and this person's energy is now weakened. They have no defense. Their tricks no longer work. Yes. And even through tarot, because I know a lot of cross watchers, are some of these people, that are watching. And even now, this is how they are finding themselves being exposed. And that isn't a good feeling when everyone knows who you really are. So the mask is slipping, is what's happening for a lot of these karmics. And people are seeing them for who they are, which is the reason why you're leaving them hanging. You're rejecting them. They cannot go. They had their chance and they fumbled. It's time for someone that knows your worth, that will appreciate what you bring to the table, to experience unconditional love and give you that same energy right back, because they're gonna match your energy. That's what you deserve, collective, because you're an Empress energy. You're a divine feminine energy. And this person is still keeping secrets, y'all. You see that? This person is still keeping secrets from you. This past energy, they're going to come in still giving you mixed signals. Y'all see that? Let them go through this spiritual court. Allow spirit to finalize this divorce, because they are no longer your counterpart, collective. But look at them, still thinking about hooking up. I can't, spirit. Let me get out of here. Much love and much light, everybody. And until the next time, y'all be good to each other. Namaste.